Now to an update on power outages. According to DTE, right now more than 11,000 customers are still waiting for restoration.
This comes as many are entering day 7 with no electricity due to recent ice storms hitting Metro Detroit. With
some lawmakers now demanding hearings to look into how DTE has handled the mass outages, the 7 investigators are digging into the campaign cash the utility has spread all over Lansing.
7 investigator Ross Jones is peeling back the curtain tonight, talking to a longtime Lansing insider.
They've just had a train wreck of things that have happened in the last year.
As a longtime fixer in the Michigan Senate, Matt Marsden's job was to help GOP lawmakers find their way out of a jam. But to even a seasoned pro like him, the mess DTE Energy finds itself in today, Marsden says, could test the limits of their political power.
To have a customer base of people that are really unhappy right now, the scrutiny is going to be a lot worse for them.
Utilities like DTE are some of the most powerful industries in Lansing, doling out money to the very lawmakers supposed to regulate them. A report last year from the Energy and Policy Institute found that a whopping 93% of Michigan's lawmakers received money from DTE at some point throughout their careers.
Do you view that kind of money as donations or as investments?
Both, in a way. I mean, for them, it is an investment, and if they're getting what they want in terms of policy changes, or lack thereof in terms of policy changes by the legislature, then it's a wise investment on their part.
As of last year, the top recipient of DTE donations, Governor Gretchen Whitmer, at more than $235,000. Eric Nesbitt, the top Republican in the Senate, took in just under $70,000, while Jim Ananich, who led Senate Democrats, took in almost the same. More than $53,000 went to Ken Horn, a Republican who sat on House and Senate Energy committees, and another $50,000 to Donna Lisinski, the former top Democrat in the House.
I will say that that's a bipartisan list of individual donors, so they're definitely giving to both sides.
But a substantial amount of money spent to benefit DTE is spent in the dark. Through funds like Michigan Energy First, a 501c4 group run by DTE executives, it doesn't need to disclose how it spends money at all. In 2020 alone, it reported more than $7.1 million spent, in part, to educate lawmakers.
The advantage of having that is that it doesn't blare DTE contribution right next to the guy's name that you gave, the elected official that you gave the money to.
Today, Marsden isn't advising DTE on political strategy, but says if he were,
maybe it would be a good idea for DTE to suspend the dark money contributions and spend a year reinvesting that money into the infrastructure.
I did speak to Eric Doster by phone. He's the attorney for Michigan Energy First. He declined to elaborate on just how the fund operates, beyond saying it follows all laws. In 2021, Michigan Energy First reported spending another $3.4 million to help educate lawmakers in Michigan.
Wow, very interesting and eye-opening, especially seeing 93% of lawmakers get money from DTE.
Hard to find somebody who didn't get some money from them, so we'll see what those lawmakers do next.
And what happens with the next rate request from DTE. Ross, thank you as always.